German news media are saying that there is here's the heading from one publication, and it's been repeated similarly across literally hundreds of German publications online and in print over the last 24 hours. German car disaster. Not even coming from me, guys. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Not good news for Germany. I've been saying this for a very long time. Last year, there was more bankruptcies in Germany than there has been in more than a decade. And apparently, bankruptcies will double this year based on what economists are saying. Not good news either for Germany's largest car manufacturer. After a weak previous year, Volkswagen started 2025 with a slump in profits. The bottom line is that Europe's largest car maker's profits fell by 41% after taxes year on year to 2.19 billion euros. In addition to the already known billion euro special charges, the group's earnings in the important Chinese market with its joint ventures there again had a negative impact, which is bad because technically over the last 10 years, the Volkswagen Group, 50% of their profits globally have come from China. 40% of sales and 50% of profits. So that's finished. That gravy train has run its course. Volkswagen incurred a higher loss with its battery business. Conversely, group sales increased by 3%. But yet, even with that, they were hit hard. What about Mercedes-Benz? I mean, surely Mercedes-Benz are doing great, right? Well, I don't know about other countries, you guys. Let me know in the comments. Here in Australia, Mercedes-Benz have been just launching discounts. I'm just reading, there's another Mercedes discount. Oh, another discount from Mercedes-Benz. This never happened in the past. Mercedes was always like, no, we are a premium automaker for the gentleman out there or the gentlewoman, and we do not do discounts. This has completely changed. It's totally changed. Mercedes-Benz was hit hard by weak business in China as well at the beginning of the year. In the first quarter, the DAX listed company's profits plummeted by 43%. 43% fall in profits. And guys, as I said before, I'm the messenger here. I'm not making up these numbers. You can Google this stuff. Revenue fell by 7% to 33 billion euros due to the already announced decline in global sales. Earnings before interest and taxes fell by 41%, 2.29 billion euros. In the important passenger car division, the adjusted operating profit margin, which is closely watched by investors, shrank by 1.7 percentage points to 7.3%. Porsche saying they're likely to average 6.5 to 7.5% profit this year, which is 1/3 of their profits literally 5 years ago. 1/3. Mercedes-Benz profits are just as bad. The Volkswagen Group's profits percentage is even worse, down at just over 6%. We have never seen German car makers' profit margins this low. It's never happened before. And it's not like they're going up and down. They're just going down, 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 down. It's a very, very clear trend. Now, here's what the Volkswagen Group had to say was the reason for this happening. And remember, the Volkswagen Group said that they're going to grow sales this year worldwide by 5%, right? So they're going to sell around 500,000 more cars this year. That's what they say. They're saying next year they'll sell 1 million more cars. To who? I mean, where are these space aliens going to come from to buy all these Volkswagen Group car sales? I don't know. Anyway, precisely because the global economic environment is currently so uncertain, we must focus on the things we can influence ourselves, said Antlitz. That means, in addition to our strong vehicle offering, we must ensure a competitive cost structure so that we can remain successful even in a rapidly changing world. Well, here's the thing. Mercedes and the Volkswagen Group, Audi, they're reducing the cost of their vehicles, discounting their cars, competing in a price war. At what point does that get to the point where they say, well, there's nowhere else to go? We're making 18% profits. Then it was down to 15. Then it was down to 12. Then it was down to 8. Then it's down to 6. Now it's down to 2. There's nowhere else left to go. Automobile Whoosh, Germany's most prestigious automotive industry publication, says that this situation that's been created in Germany is fatal for manufacturers and dealers. Direct quote from Christoph Buechel from Automobile Whoosh in Germany. Automobile Whoosh says that the federal election is causing a crisis in Germany. It basically has meant that 50% or more of people in Germany are holding off from buying an electric car for this reason, and it's causing problems. Basically, manufacturers are saying, why are we not selling more electric cars? Really, the government is partly at fault for this. Politicians are causing what is really becoming a very, very desperate situation for car manufacturers in Germany. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. If you'd like to become a YouTube member, that'd be fantastic. I'll put a link in the description below. The federal election. 1 in 2 people in Germany are postponing an electric car purchase. 50% of people in Germany are postponing buying an EV because, well, here's the reason. The discussion about government funding for the switch to EVs is causing many potential buyers to hesitate. Every second consumer who wants to buy an electric car is postponing that purchase primarily for that reason. They hope that the government will provide subsidies again in the future. There are no subsidies for EVs, but I should point out, guys, that subsidies for fossil fuels in Germany have risen drastically over the past 10 years. In fact, 7 countries together, including Germany, Canada, and the United States, actually spend $1.4 trillion on fossil fuel subsidies in 2024 and $1.36 trillion on fossil fuel subsidies in 2023. So, yeah, there are 0 subsidies for EVs and hundreds of billions for fossil fuels. Now, only a minority, 41% of those interested in EVs are not influenced by possible funding programs when making their purchase decisions. So it would appear that around 59% of people are being influenced by government policy. They think that surely something has to change and surely something will. So there's a lot of uncertainty right now in Germany. This is the result of a survey conducted by Automobile Wash together with Civi between January 21 and February the 5th, 2025, so over the course of 2 weeks. Around 1,500 consumers who want to buy an EV in the next 24 months actually took part. The results show how strongly funding programs influence consumer behavior and what potential actually lies dormant in the market, says Civi car expert Christian Riedel. At the same time, it becomes clear that e-mobility is not attractive enough for many consumers without financial support. Basically, a lot of consumers feel like if they were to buy an EV today, then, well, one, Germany's EVs, to be honest, the value for money is not that great. It's not. EVs are much cheaper in China. They're even actually significantly cheaper in the United States than they are, and much cheaper in Australia than they are in Germany. And many people are reticent in their statements. They're saying this: in the election campaign before the upcoming federal election at the end of February, many parties are promoting they're promoting electric cars. They're saying, if you vote for us, we'll bring back subsidies for EVs. But they're not specific on what those subsidies are going to be, and no one knows what's going to happen in the election. It's just dragging on for a long time now. It's been dragging on since basically since January of last year, after EV subsidies were basically drastically, completely removed from Germany.